Thank you for your patience. Welcome to everyone joining us today. I'm Sabah Shahid and I represent the National Incubation Center, Lahore. We're very excited to host this pitchathon alongside Flat Six Labs today. We have a fantastic lineup of Pakistani startups who are pitching. But I'd like to begin before I hand over to Taj, who'll be moderating today's event. I'd like to begin by extending a very sort of big thank you to the Flat Six Labs team, particularly Laura Mansour, Program Director, and Taj Osiran, Program Officer at Flat Six Labs for their support through the planning phase of this pitchathon. They're joined by judges Muneem Hussain from Fatma Gobi Ventures and Salman Khalid, founder of Five Rivers, who are making our judging panel today. So a warm welcome to everyone who's watching us on our Facebook Live, and a very good luck to our startups. Over to you, Taj.
Thank you, Sabah, and on behalf of the Flat Six Labs team, thanks for having us. We're super excited to start a fruitful collaboration with NICL. Hopefully, this will be the first of many events we do together to support entrepreneurs in Pakistan. Today, we will hear approximately 15 teams pitching. Each will have 3 minutes to pitch, with 2 minutes of Q&A from the judges. And at the end, our judges will select one team who will win a golden ticket to access the Flat Six Labs Ignite program bootcamp in Abu Dhabi to access up to $250,000. And then all the other teams are also encouraged to apply to our program through our website. Good luck to everyone. And yeah. We will begin with the first pitch, Instacare.
Hey, morning, everyone. This is Bilal, founder and CEO of Instacare. We are empowering healthcare innovation for a better tomorrow. The problem that Instacare is addressing right now is related to fragmented and poor condition of healthcare systems, access to quality, limited access to quality healthcare systems, and also the poor patient engagement. And the magnitude and gravity of this problem can be witnessed through a recent tragedy related to healthcare system failure in Pakistan that caused more than 70 patients lost their eyesight due to injection, which was fake one available in the market. And this is not something new. This is the routine of the challenges that patients face every day. And we strongly believe that this problem can be solved through implementation of the technology. And Instacare is solving this problem through a 360 solution to empower healthcare systems through data and AI-driven approach. As an implementation of this solution, we have designed a few products. So in Pakistan, more than 100 million patients visit healthcare facilities every year. However, there are more than 1 million quacks or fake healthcare businesses operating across Pakistan. So it's nearly impossible for patients to know who are the right doctors and the healthcare businesses and who are the fake ones. So this problem is being solved by our consumer application, which we call Instacare Super Health app, that allows them to book their appointments, health e-commerce products, and lab tests very conveniently through this mobile application. And our revenue model is based on a super simple transactional model, in which we charge 15 to 30% per order from healthcare businesses. On the other hand, Instacare is offering a great product which is based on software as a service model. We call it Instacare Smart Clinic. It's a SaaS product that solves the problem and uplifts the standards of healthcare system for healthcare businesses through AI-driven approaches to solve the problems like medication errors, enhancing patient-doctor relationship, offering EMRs and EHRs integrated with their HIMS, increasing diagnosing efficiency, and of course, the features like telemedicine and online accessibility are also coupled with this product. And we charge less than $10 per month per user for this product. So in 2023, Instacare have met its mega milestone of crossing 100 million in revenues and 1 million active patients through our web and mobile apps. Apart from this, we have a great decent traction metrics, including 15,000 plus doctors profiles, 1,000 plus hospitals, 4.7 mobile app rating, and with a great repeat ratio of 23% every month. And we are available on almost all digital platforms as well as on helplines and walk-in clinics. We are behind a $6.5 billion market, and our SOM is around 50 million plus consumer and 100,000 licensed businesses only. And we are competing in
Apologies, Bilal, to cut you off. Sorry, that's 3 minutes on the clock. We have to open the floor to questions, just conscious of time.
Sure thing.
Judges, please feel free to ask questions. You have 2 minutes.
Sorry, so hi, there's one question for me, Salman. How do you differentiate between existing platforms in Pakistan who are already providing certain similar services? Some of them you mentioned here. So what's your differentiation?
Yes, so from our conventional competitors, we are quite different because most of them are competing with us in only appointment booking and lab test booking things. But Instacare differentiate itself through our AI-driven approach. Our systems, B2B systems, are AI-driven. Plus, we are offering the components like telemedicine system integration to upgrade the systems of existing hospitals. Apart from that, we are also in walk-in clinics, which none of our competitors is working right now, in which we have established offline clinics where those patients can reach who don't have access to technology. And one more thing, Instacare's products are compliant. We have ISO compliance for all of our products, which I don't think so, but any of our competitors right now have. And one more thing, the last one, that Instacare is not operating in Pakistan only. We have also, our company is also operating beyond Pakistan. We have 100 customers in Philippines, and now we have registered the company in Canada to start operation this year.
We have 20 seconds for our next question. So unless it's short and sweet, we have to move on to Vending Central, please. Okay, please, the next pitch, Vending Central.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet, no.
Oh. Okay, wait.
There you go. Perfect. Please, Saba, go ahead. You have 3 minutes.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. This is Saba Zubair, the founder of Vending Central, where we are making AI-driven and IoT-enabled next-generation vending solutions. So, the problem with the vending industry previously addresses the problem of 24/7 unattended retail. There is inefficient stock management. The maintenance and services are a challenge in itself, and there is no customizable architecture. And this is because of the fact that there is no in-house and local development of vending machines in Pakistan. So what is proposed by Vending Central is a solution which is IoT enabled as well as AI driven, which actually realizes a customizable and flexible architecture. The digital payments are according to the Pakistani market, and there are AI driven customer and consumer insights, because of which we get the sales analytics from the consumers, which are very helpful in the marketing. Currently, we are making two types of vending machines. To broadly categorize them as standard vending machine, which is for the snacks and beverages, and the portable vending machine, which is currently being used for the sanitary napkins right at the moment, which is also the social aspect of our startup. But there are endless opportunities. You can use it for the medicines, health drinks, fresh meals, beauty products, office school supplies, cigarettes, tech accessories, etc. So our vending machines are not just the standalone vending machines, but they are connected to the central vending machine management system from the back end, due to which we can monitor the real-time sales. There's a lot of technology going on the standard vending machines. There's a small camera that is installed by the permission of the consumers, due to which we analyze their age and gender. We are able to get into the consumer insights in real time in geotagged locations, and plus we can manage the stocks. So if I try to segment the market that we are looking into, we can segment them as retail market or the market for the marketing. And there are lots of locations where we can deploy our vending machines. And we are trying to outreach the market by all the media resources, and we have got huge response, and there are brilliant reviews and testimonials from the people using our machines. So the revenue streams are both B2B and B2B2C. We are also in the development, we are also into the operations, and most of all, we are into the marketing and AI-driven services. And we have our partnerships with best brands around. So this has been our journey from 2018 till now. And this is our core team where we had where we have leads from engineering team, from the software team, and from the marketing team. And we are a team of total 15 people, where me and my
apologies, but to cut you off. I'm glad you made it to the team slide, but that's 3 minutes.
That's all from my side.
The floor to questions. Okay, thank you. 2 minutes from the judges.
Yeah, I have a question here. So how much do you manufacture the machine for, and then how much do you sell it for to a client?
Okay, so currently the machine, the standard vending machine, we are selling it for 11 lakhs. We also rent, we also lease the machines. So that makes our model very flexible. The portable machine is for 2.25 lakhs Pakistani rupees.
Okay, and so how many people buy the machine versus the leasing? What's the ratio?
Well, there are companies, when we come to talks to them, there are companies who don't want operations from us, and they are very particular about, well, they like the renting model more, but renting model in itself is very beneficial for us in terms of that it gives us the money back, the whole revenue, we buy it back. After like 6 months contract, we have the machine cost with us. The machine remains with us. We are into the operation. So we are doing the refilling services as well for them. So they give money for that as well. They give us revenue for the branding. There is a small screen installed on the vending machines, due to which we can run ads on them. So we, earn by that as well. So the revenue streams are huge.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
30 seconds in case anyone else wants to ask a quick question.
Yeah, quick
Hi.
question. Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Salman. No,
Yeah.
go ahead, please.
No, just want to check. So is your product quite specific for each vendor, or is it pretty standardized across the board? So how much
Yes.
bespoke services do you need to provide?
Yes, as I told you that we are doing an in-house manufacture of the whole vending machine, as a result of which the architecture is very customizable. So when we come to talks with the customer who's purchasing our machine, we actually look for what kind of branding they are looking for, what kind of product they want, do they need refrigeration, do their products need refrigeration, and we also hunt for locations. So yes, it's customizable, and it's according to what the client wants.
Thank you so much, Saba. We have Calpay next.
Good evening, everyone. One in 220 people in Pakistan have access to a credit card. Now, just for comparison, the eastern side of New York has more credit cards than all of Pakistan combined. So the rest have to resort to informal means of lending, and that means that for every rupee that they're borrowing, they end up paying 400 to 500% annualized interest rate on top of that. That's why in 21 we launched Kalpay. We are Pakistan's leading Sharia-aligned digital lending platform, and we give businesses and customers access to a streamlined and efficient process through which they can get products and services on easy monthly installments. Currently, we're offering 3 products in the market. The largest one is Kalpay Rasai, in which businesses and consumers can get productive assets and services on easy monthly installments. Through Kalpay Talim, we are creating an impact in the local community by removing the financial barrier for education by giving students and their parents access to easy monthly installments for all their education needs. We are also the largest buy now, pay later in Pakistan through a network of more than 400 e-commerce stores. We give our customers access to easy monthly installments for all their online purchases. Now, across all these products, the customers have a very seamless user experience. They select the product and the service they want to use. They do their eKYC, and at the back end, using their data, Kalpay is able to give them a credit score. And through this, we are able to disperse credits within a matter of minutes. Across the business, we primarily have 2 major revenue lines. We get a discount from our partner businesses and merchants, and we're also charging our customers a fixed monthly rate of around 2 to 3% for the installments. Now, because of this low-cost solution and an easy and simple to use interface, Kalpay is standing out from its competitors in the local ecosystem. It's been 2 years since Kalpay has been operational, and Kalpay has evolved from a pure play buy now, pay later to a suite of lending products that we are offering to our customers. We have partnered with more than 500 companies over the past 2 years, and that includes companies and banks like Bank Alfala, Bank of Punjab, Food Panda, Careem, and many more. Since inception, we have dispersed more than $1.5 million worth of loans to a customer base of more than 31,000 customers spread across Pakistan. In our journey, we have been joined by globally renowned institutional investors such as SOSV, Super Capital VC, and many others. And just over the past 2 months, we have been able to secure more than half a dozen institutional investors as our debt partners. I'm Shesh Hassan. I'm the CEO and founder of Kalpay. I have a background in accounting and finance and have been running the show at Kalpay for the past 3 years. I'm joined by Saad, who's a serial entrepreneur himself and brings with him more than 9 years worth of technical experience, and Hassan Mubarak, our head of partnerships, who has more than 13 years worth of professional experience. We're also backed and supported by experts in the financial industry who have joined us as a board of directors and a board of advisors. Through Kalpay, we are transforming countless lives with our groundbreaking financial institutions, and we plan on doing so over the next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Right on time, actually. So opening the panel to the judges for questions.
How much are you raising?
We are raising $1 million as a part of a seed round. We have closed 50% of that so far. So closing another 500,000 now.
So maybe I can go. So what's the competitive landscape in Pakistan for buy now, pay later? Like, Maybe you can give us an idea.
So BNPL is still in its very nascent stages. We have around 2 to 3 pure play buy now pay laters operating in Pakistan. In the education financing space, there's hardly any competitor because there are only 1 or 2 specific financial institutions who are focusing on education only. So, it's still in its very nascent stages, but the market is huge and there's a huge opportunity because, it's a big population and a largely untapped market.
And what's your NPL rate, NPL and APR rate?
So across the portfolio, we have an NPL rate of less than 6%. In education, it's actually 0%. We have 100% repayment in education. For product financing, it's less than 1%. So, but across the portfolio, it's currently at less than 6%.
We have time for one more question. Great. We can move on to Air Engine. Thank you so much, Risha.
Thank you.
Air Engine Craft.
I'm just trying to load the presentation.
Perfect. We can see your screen.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, we start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Dr. Sara Qureshi, CEO and co-founder of Aero Engine Craft Private Limited. Aero Engine Craft is Pakistan's first commercial aircraft R&D company developing eco-friendly jet engines for the global aviation industry. Okay, the problem, we all understand global warming and climate change. And as this is a huge problem on ground, there's a equally challenging issue in the sky above. Aviation is the only industry contributing to global warming in the sky. And the main primary reason for global warming is contrails. Contrails is the white trailing line of vapor behind the aircraft that you can see in these figures. And it is aviation's biggest environmental challenge because they are 50% of aircraft jet engine emissions, and they contribute a minimum of 5 times more than carbon dioxide to global warming in the sky. And the source is basically the hot exhaust engine emissions that contain water vapor as a combustion product that freezes into an artificial cloud that you can see behind an aircraft. So contrails, carbon dioxide just contributes around 3 to 4% to aviation-induced global warming, where contrails are contributing a minimum of 20% and a maximum of 50% to aviation-induced global warming in the sky. So the solution we've come up with is a contrail-free aero engine, which is, you can see, is fitted on one of the engines here, and you see a clean exhaust coming out, where, as you see, water vapor contrails coming out of these other engines. So here's a product animation that shows you the impact. Basically, this is an add-on technology to an existing jet engine that processes the exhaust emissions and converts them into liquid water and stores them on board, so that you eliminate the source of contrail formation, and prior to landing, you can release it as artificial rainfall. In terms of TRL levels, we are at TRL 6, hoping to achieve 9 for commercialization. So our value prop is, this is Pakistan's first engine R&D company, as well as the first in the world developing a hardware mitigation technology for a contrail-induced global warming and addressing 3 SDG goals of climate change, water scarcity, and innovation. It eliminates contrails at source and uses fuel emissions at source and recovers water as a net product while creating artificial rainfall. Our market is 3 primary OEMs for jet engines for commercial airlines, and stakeholders are environmental agencies, and secondary market are the aircraft manufacturers. The financial model is based on patent licensing, where we license out our technology to OEMs at 3% of revenue for the product. So these are the financials.
Apologies.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off. It's been 3 minutes, so we're just going to open the floor to questions from the judges.
Okay.
It's quite interesting. I'm just trying to understand. You glanced over your customers. You said they're government agencies. I'm guessing this is for military airplanes, military
No,
aircraft.
this is basically, we also need regulations. So they are like stakeholders. Government agencies can impose regulations on aviation emissions, because that's all other industries have now come under regulations for emissions except the airline industry. So that's where they are as stakeholders. They are not direct customers, but airlines are indirect customers because they can sell rainfall to local governments and earn their revenue and create a backward demand for this product. Our main customers are like Boeing and GE Aviation, Rolls-Royce, and we've also presented our case in Seattle to Boeing, and it was presented at GE Aviation as well.
And what was their feedback?
The feedback was very positive, very well received. We signed an like a PIA, proprietary information agreement with them, but because they are a big organization and a bit slowed down, and then something, because of the political scenario with Pakistan, things have kind of slowed down as well, because after I presented there, the ambassador, the Pakistani ambassador to the US wanted to visit them, but they refused. So I don't know how that would be sorted when our political scenario is sorted.
Thank you so much, Sarah. We have to move on to the STEM educators.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you and we can see your screen.
Okay. So my name is Shajaul Hassan and I'm the founder of the STEM Educators. I would like to introduce you to a student, Il Mubashir. Now, compared to an average Pakistani, he does belong to a privileged socioeconomic class. His father teaches him skills like electronics, coding, and piano at home, and his mother teaches him skills like language, arts and crafts, and dance. When we first met him, he knew the fundamental knowledge of all of these subjects, but in terms of coding, he was still not able to create something for himself, which is something that requires a curriculum that progressively develops to intermediate or expert level stages as well. So after taking our Python course, Ilm was able to create a clone of the famous Wordle app as well as his final project. And there have been similar cases of such remarkable projects. A student created a clone of the Minesweeper game as well, and a clone of the retro ping pong game as well. We're able to achieve this with the help of these courses that we've developed that lead to intermediate, and we're currently developing the expert level stages as well, which is something that is not just missing in Pakistan, but something on a global scale as well. If these clients were to go to any of the international service providers, like maybe Khan Academy or Google CS First, Khan Academy is much more focused on mathematics, and at Google CS First, they would only find the basic level programming knowledge. And out of all of these service providers, there is only Coding with Kids that provides an interconnected learning pathway that, like in the form of a ladder, that can tell the parents where it is all leading up to, which is something that parents value deeply, something that we found in the customer interviews. And we are able to provide that with just like 1/3 of the cost. We've been running this on a bootstrap model. We started with barely just like not even $50 of a loan from a friend. And currently our LTV to CAC ratio is at 6x, but with more courses and resale and retention, we hope to increase it to ideally to 10x as well. Me as a sole founder, I've acquired skill sets ranging from instructional design to digital marketing to sales as well, which we have delegated to these like handpicked team members who have an intrinsic motivation to work in education. If we talk about the global market, just in the K-12 segment, it's more than $30 billion. But if we focus just on Pakistan, by getting just a 15% of market share, we are looking at north of $100 million of annual revenue. So as for the next step, next year we hope to run a nationwide summer program, something that we've run with LUMS twice already. And we hope to increase our international clients by adding purchasing and monthly repayment features to our websites. For that, actually, we're looking to raise some investment as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, right on time as well, thanks. Opening the floor to questions from the judges.
Sorry, so you said that you have international clients right now, right? So you want to expand. Can you just maybe tell us a bit more about that? And then when you mention expansion plan, maybe kind of highlight that.
Yes. So currently, we've only acquired any of the international clients through referral basis, and we're very happy, very thankful to our current customers for that. We are currently acquiring customers through our social media, but we want to shift that through our website. And for that, I think we need to have a lowest barrier to entry. Our international clients should be able to make payments in a seamless manner. Not just through maybe like TransferWise or the other conventional methods that we use.
I see Salman's hand up, so I guess one more question.
How automated or manual is your solution delivery at the moment?
Currently, it is like limited by two factors: the number of teachers that we have and the number of salespeople that we have, and we're trying to automate it as we go along. And for that, exactly, we need this much runway so that we can conduct more customer interviews, pinpoint like to that one key thing that maybe we can build a product around, and we can get to that next iteration of product market fit, so that we can have some hyper growth as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Moving on to Abshar. Are they ready to present, Abshar?
I think the previous startup is still here.
Yeah, I think they need to exit. I think Shuja, sorry, I think you might need to exit the panel. Thank you.
You're just adding the next person. Please be patient.
You're on mute, but yeah, we can see your screen.
I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Okay. So hello everyone, my name is Ali Khurshid and I'm the founder of Abshar. So we are enabling the world to save water. So we already know this, that the water scarcity is a global issue, but do you know 60% of the Asia population is right now spending 20 to 30% of their monthly income just on their utility bills. And these people are looking some kind of solution which could help them in saving money on monthly basis. And this is a $5.4 trillion of opportunity. So here's come Abshar with its patent pending product offering significant reduction in all kind of your monthly utility bills. It's a simple device which retrofits to all kind of taps, and then it helps you in saving up to 98% of the water. Yes, 98%. And it's not just that, it's directly affects your water pump's electricity and plays a vital role in the reduction of your operation and your sewage costs. And all of these things give you payback within just 1 month. So we have a few examples here. Surti is one of the biggest exporter here in Pakistan. We have installed 143 optimizers there, and now they are saving $78,000 on yearly basis. We have one more example of a small mosque here in Pakistan, Lahore, whose electricity bill was for $170, and now it's been reduced down to just $13 by installing our product. So we are not alone on a global market. There is altered nozzle and some substandard products. And what made us special that our product is the only product which is capable to work on a low pressure system and can bear the high TDS level of water. So up till now, in the last years, with a limited rolling inventory, we have generated a revenue of $450,000. We have received LOIs worth $8 million. Our gross profit is 85%, and our month-on-month growth rate is 20%. Abshar is also featured by McKinsey, stating as the one of the best startup working on sustainability. And our business model is praised as we directly sell to the B2B customers, and any B2C customers can come to our online e-commerce stores and place their orders. So if we just talk about the one city of Pakistan, then one B2C customer here in Pakistan contributes with $100, and one B2B customers contribute with the $5,000 on an average basis. And if we just talk about the one city alone, then Karachi has those 2 million households and 40,000 B2B clients who are directly related to Abshar profile. And if we could just tackle up to 5% of this market, we could capture up to the $20 million, and we could do that within just 1 year. So we have a complete diversified plus experienced team, but above all, we all do one same goal, which is to save water. And beside that, we have mentors to guide us on each and every step, and we are really blessed to have them on our side. And it is a big glance to our investors who trusted in us. Right now, Abshar is catering 8 different kinds of sustainable development goals. Up till now, we have saved 669 million liters of water, and our aim for the 2023 is to save 1 billion liters of water. So yeah, this is a bit about me and Abshar.
Thank you so much, again, on time. Questions from the judges?
Yes, please.
So can you please explain how does your solution work? Like, how are you saving water? So what is the model here?
So basically, it's a simple device which retrofits to any kind of faucet in the world within 30 seconds, and then it's automized the water particle. Basically, it's reduce the water, but it enhances the pressure and the span of the water. So you don't feel that there is a 98% less water running through your well, through your taps, but you are saving 98% of the water.
Okay. And are you manufacturing the device, or what's the model here?
So basically, it's patent pending product. So that's why we have outsourced all the manufacturing part in Pakistan. So there is another company who is doing all the manufacturing for us.
And you're doing this for industrial as well as, I guess, B2C kind of customer base as well.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we are selling to the B2B and the B2C both, but right now we are super focused on the B2B side because this is where the majority of the water gets utilized, and we want to save that water first before moving to the B2C side.
Understood. Thank you.
So this is your own IP, like you designed and created this device,
Yes,
right?
yes, we created this. I mean, because we have already option in the international market, but the major problem was that those products are not suitable for the MENA or the subcontinent market. I mean, these are the country which has the high TDS level of water, and the international product can't bear that amount of TDS. So that's the main problem that the world is facing right now, and we sort it out and patent the product.
Oh, you
How much-
patented.
Yes.
Okay.
How much does it cost you to manufacture, and how much are you selling it for retail?
So we are selling to the $15. We have 85% gross profit on each product that we sold. So it costs us around $1.5 to $2. It basically depends on how much the batch we are producing. I mean, if we are producing a batch of 2,000 units, then it will cost us around $1.5. And if we are doing a 500 units batch, then it will cost around us $2 to $2.5. It's dependent upon the economy of scale of production, basically.
Thank you so much, Ali. Thank you to the judges for the questions. We have to move on to Freitix.
Sure. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello, yes, we can. Yes, we can
Oh,
hear you and we
okay.
can see your screen.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Can I start?
Yes, please.
Okay, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Umairata. I'm the founder and CEO of Fuel Station, where we're bringing the fuel to every doorstep. As a founder with 8-year experience in the digital logistics industry, my first startup was Freitix, similar to Uber for trucking. We raised $2.5 million major investor. However, during my work with trucks, I discovered that fuel delivery supply chain is flawed and business struggle to receive fuel at their location. Industries in Pakistan require fuel for various purposes like generators, construction and agriculture machinery, and large truck fleet. However, currently they face challenge as they have to send their trucks to fuel pumps, which leads to extra mileage delays and concern about the quantity and quality of fuel. Meanwhile, fuel providers, physical gas station owners encounter high operational costs and limited business opportunities. So I created Freitix. I created Fuel Station, which is Uber for fuel delivery. Fuel Station is a convenient marketplace where customer can simply order fuel from our trusted delivery partners, saving time and money while guaranteeing quality and quality. And while our delivery partner benefits too, we increase revenue, optimize routes, and lower operational cost. This is a digital petrol station. And this is how it's work, our application. Our digital fuel delivery company in Pakistan solves the inconvenience of time-consuming refueling by providing a user-friendly app for customers to order fuel with ease, eliminating the need to wait in long queue and make detours. With doorstep delivery, we save valuable time, ensure hassle-free refueling experience for business and individuals. We are reducing dead mileage, contribute our part to reduce carbon footprint from the environment. And currently we are operating in Pakistan. It's at 9 billion liter fuel consumed every month by the population. If we can tap just 10%, we deliver around 270 million liters every month through our platform in the future. And we make money by two methods. We charge a $5 fee from our customer, and also we charge, after multiple research, we charge a subscription fee, $50 from our delivery partners. And this is our growth rate. We have delivered more than 4 million liters of fuel with 16,000 deliveries in the last 14 months of operations. With 58 B2B customer, 26 delivery partners, we are growing 8 to 10% month over month. And this is our month over month fuel delivery, and our target to next year is the second year we will deliver around 10 million liters. And some of biggest industries and trucking companies already in Pakistan already are our customers. And this is some testimonial of from our customers. And competitor, we didn't have direct competitor in Pakistan.
Umair, to interrupt you, that's 3 minutes. We're gonna open the the floor to questions from the judges.
Okay, sure.
So can we, maybe I missed it. Can you go back? So tell me how much revenue you're making.
This is our business model.
Yeah, how much revenue have you made since you started?
Can you please repeat this question? I didn't understand.
How much revenue have you made since you started the company?
Last year, we around make 2.2 million PKR, Pakistani rupees, from our subscription fee, from our delivery fee. We didn't charge from our customer for extra rupees for the fuel for the extra money for the. We just charge our delivery fee and subscription fee to our delivery partner. So after multiple researches of this is our basically this is our gross profit, and in the terms of GMV, we deliver around 4 million liters of fuel. So in Pakistan is 1 liter of fuel is around cost is around more or less $1. So maybe we around GMV our is 3.7 million dollars.
Okay, great. And is this something that is like regulated in Pakistan? Like, did you need to get a certain like permission from to be able to like move around with fuel, or this is something that you were able to do easily? So I'm just asking if there are any barriers for you to kind of expand your business.
Yes, basically, people need right now we have a customer is a B2B customers, like big trucking companies, like universities and some other. They need fuel for the generators. They need for the construction industry. They need for the trucks. So our customers right now is B2B. Then we have a plan to move to B2C as well in the future.
Great, thank you so much, Umair. Next,
and last
we
thing,
have...
I want to mention just 15 seconds. Currently, I want to share good news with all of you. Currently, we are from the last 3 months, we raised $500,000 for the Canadian with the local build technology. We expand our operations in the Canadian market soon. We raise investment from the angel investors from there.
Great. Thank you so much, Umair. Next, we have Neutral Valley.
Hello, everyone. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
How can I make it big? 1 second, sorry. One second. So can I start now?
This is relatively full screen.
This is fine?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay. We are facing a great nutrient collapse. Currently in Pakistan, there are 62% of children under the age of 5 that are iron deficient, and 18.6% are zinc deficient. Looking at the women of reproductive ages between 15 and 49 years, 42.7% are deficient in iron and 18.2% are zinc deficient. Hello, everyone. I am Anam Zahid, the founder of NutriValley. NutriValley was recently nominated to be in top 5 in the Stanford Seed Spark program, and we were the only startup in Pakistan to win this title. We started NutriValley in October 2022 with one mission in mind: to bring lost nutrition back to our plates. We are a venture that provides natural and nutrient-filled super seed mixes essential to children and adults alike. Our brand is built on boosting the nutritional value of each bite. Our current SKUs consist of chia, flax, pumpkin, melon, sunflower, and sesame seeds, and quinoa, moringa, and foxnuts that are full of iron, omega-3, calcium, and vitamins A, C, E, to name a few. Our mixes can be consumed with curries, rice, pasta, smoothies, anything the family eats, making good nutrition easy, understandable, and accessible. Our unique selling point is selling superseed mixes for targeted problems. Our superseed mixes are our hair, skin, nails collagen booster, children's superseed nutrient booster, PCOS seed cycling kit to balance women's hormones, exercise enthusiast powerhouse mix, and a super keto mix. Our serviceable obtainable market for the current SKUs is $124,000 with a CAGR of 4.1% until 2027 via e-commerce alone. We have 250 plus customers with 5% return customers on our website. Just by increasing our marketing budget by rupees 3,000 in June compared to May, we got 18% more orders and our CLV increased from rupees 1,600 to rupees 1,900. To increase the retention rate of our existing customers starting September, we have started giving future use coupons on our website, staying in touch with the customers through emails and WhatsApp, and offering smaller size packages on our website. And we have already seen several of our past customers return. For the next 6 months, to acquire new customers and increase visibility of our brand, we will be hiring an SEO specialist, stocking at more grocery stores, and increasing our marketing budget. Our agenda is to increase the online sales to rupees 500,000 every month. And for that, we need investment. Marketing budget of a minimum of rupees 160,000 rupees is required, excluding the fees of marketing firm and content creators. Come join our revolution to add nutrition to our plates through natural foods and not lab-created supplements in our daily diets. Thank you.
Thank you, Anam. Questions from the judges?
Anam, can you tell me more about the team?
So at the moment, we have, so at the moment we have two like co-founders. So it's me and my father. And we have one like full-time person who does like our packaging and like, as in like our order management and everything.
What's your expertise, you and your dad?
So what's my expertise? So I have done my undergrad from Canada at U of T in biology and environmental management. And my father and I've been and I mean, I went back to school and I did interior design, and I have been in Pakistan since 2013, and I was working as an interior designer and as in like in my own company. And my father, he has his businesses since 1986. So so he has like a lot of experience in terms of, you know, just basic like to run businesses and like accounting and taxes and all that. And my expertise is bringing in like the new, you know, like as in like things of like superfoods and also because I've also like had like a successful, you know, like interior design business. So I also bring that to the plate as well.
Salman?
Yeah, Anam, I mean, effectively, you're going into the food supplements kind of market, right? Here, competing with other players who may be offering medicinal supplements or food supplements as an add-on. So, like, what is your differentiation here?
So what other people are doing is that they sell lab-created supplements. What my, you know, like products are that we have super food mixes. So we will have a bag that is specifically for children, right? That has chia seeds, flax seeds, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds. And then we would have one for girls who are facing like issues with their hormones, and that is like a seed cycling kit. And that seed cycling kit is actually like a worldwide tested, like experimented thing that like millions of women have used and have like kind of like as in like fixed their like issues of PCOS, which is, you know, like as in like a hormonal, like as in like imbalance. So my line is not lab like created supplements, it's all food. So it's fox nuts that, you know, like are full of like calcium, or it's, like chia seeds. And so it's like just superfoods and not like anything that's like as in like chemically like created.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to enfo.ai.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anna.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you and we can see your screen. So whenever you're ready.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed Nadeem, and I am CEO and founder of enfo.ai. We provide energy optimization and energy efficiency solution to businesses, to residential and industrial clients by tracking their energy consumption and then analyzing their patterns of energy consumption using AI and machine learning. So we do this by installing a smart monitoring system that we have built in-house, and using the machine learning models that we created after a lot of research. We provide up to 20 to 40% of energy reduction that leads to a reduction in their electricity bills. So we have a lot of clients. We have a lot of residential clients, and now we are going to focus more on commercial clients as they are more ready. They are more vigilant about their energy consumption. So we have Papa John's and Johnny Jugnu. You might know about these. Then we have collected a lot of data. We have saved a lot of energy, and we also focus on reducing the carbon footprint. So currently we are working with several clients, and after doing a little marketing, we are getting a flood of new clients, and actually we are overwhelmed with clients after this price hike in electricity bills, as you all know. So these are some financial numbers. So actually we have a very good MIRR and IRR. The funding requirement is it is only to show you we have already taken care of this funding requirements of 197 million internally. This is my team. We also have a very experienced co-founder. So we have about 15 plus very competent people working with us. So I think I have completed my presentation. If you have any question, I think I have presented in more time, right? In like 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, just
so 30 minutes, 30
seconds.
seconds more. 30 seconds more for the questions.
Now 15. Judges, any questions?
Yeah, can you please elaborate on how do you actually deliver on these savings? And number two, how is your solution similar or different from what's already available in the market? And then how do you make money basically at the end of the day? So that's not entirely clear.
Yeah, so we have so there were challenges with that. So there were challenges like operational inefficiencies and electrical appliance management that we saw with our clients, and we provide and we install an energy monitoring device, and we charge a monthly subscription for our services. We actually provide energy analytics services. So we get a monthly, so they get a monthly subscription of our software and hardware services.
So how do you convert having analytics into savings? That's not clear to me right now.
Yeah. So as you imagine an office where we have air conditioners, and the owner or the manager knows that the air conditioners are not being treated efficiently. Like after 5 p.m., the owner thinks that the air conditioner should be turned off, but it is not. It is working all night. So after if you install our system, you know when the air conditioner is working and when it's not, and when it is working, is it working efficiently? If it has to consume 1 kilowatts, is it consuming 1 kilowatts, or is it consuming 1.3 or 1.4 kilowatts due to its low maintenance? Maybe the air filters are not clean. So we convert the analytics into savings through these methods.
Thank you so much. Moving on to card pay.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are. Please feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Perfect. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdurrahman. I have a few questions for all of you, especially those in Pakistan. So we all know that Pakistan is a severely undertapped, underbanked, and underserved financial economy. So even if you are privileged enough to have a bank type card, how many SMEs are there where you can actually use your card at point of sale system? In a cash-centric economy like that of Pakistan, we are afraid of carrying too much cash, right? Due to all of these and more issues that we see on screen, the cost of making a transaction through cash in Pakistan is actually more than 4%. Now, that was just one phase of the problem. Let's talk about the vendors who don't have these card processing terminals due to their hefty initial fixed cost and the MDR, which is usually around very high, 3%, including the FED. Because of the low volume of transaction. Therefore, these vendors have to face many costs, such as cash handling costs and account reconciliation costs, as well as lost sales due to lack of loose change. Now, presenting to you the solution CardPay, an application-based wallet solution that enables cashless payments in closed-loop systems. Now, the catch is that instead of issuing any new bank-type card, we leverage the cards already in use, such as the student cards, the employee cards, and the membership cards, and convert them into a prepaid card by linking it to an application where the users can top up money using any payment method available in Pakistan and make offline and online cashless transactions on the go. Now, you might question what exactly is a closed loop. So as defined by the State Bank, a closed loop prepaid card or a wallet is one which is not issued by a commercial bank, is issued by a service provider, which is in this case us as CardPay, and then is only redeemable in terms of goods and services at the regulated and affiliated merchants only. Why closed loops? Because closed loops are exempt from most of the licensing requirements. And then obviously it goes in line with the go-to-market strategy as well. So the example of closed loops, as you can see on the screen here. So in essence, if you look at an open loop is nothing but an amalgamation of multiple small interconnected closed loops. So this idea might sound similar to Easy Paisa, Jazz Cash, and the likes of it. And we accept that we do have a significant overlap in terms of the over-the-counter POS payment solution, but we have a unique tailored cut features and products that creates the stickiness to our product. So you can see that these are the host of features and products that we provide especially for the education sector only. Now we have a go-to-market strategy, which can be phased in a three-step process. So first, we target a closed loop, the way we target and acquire the customers in clusters. This helps us achieve two very important things. Firstly, that we have a very low customer acquisition cost, and secondly, we have a very high customer retention ratio. And then thirdly, in line with the bigger vision, we then connect all of these closed loops together to create a very, very large closed loops. So these are just the TAM and the SOM figures for the closed loops that we intend to target in the short and the long run. So we have a few income streams with us. Initially, we operate on a transaction-based model where we charge X plus 5% from the vendors. We have a freemium model for both the vendors and the users. We also have access to a lot of customer data in terms of, and then obviously we grow to become a marketplace where we can earn through ads and promotions. Initially, we have launched this in lumps where we have acquired
Abdurrahman, apologies sorry to interrupt you at 3 minutes. No. So we're going to open the panel to questions from the judges.
So are there competitors in the market that have open loops?
So open loop licenses include all the EMIs, the PSO, PSPs, and the commercial licensed bank. But no certain entity operates in these closed loops because firstly, they don't find it very much feasible enough, and they've failed badly in the past as well. So I'll give you an example of Easy Paisa Jaska, the big incumbents of Pakistan. They've tried to sort of penetrate the educational sector, but they haven't been able to, because firstly, they haven't find as many use cases for the educational sector, because it's like a closed loop plus an open loop plus a micro plus a macro strategy amalgamated together, which probably they can't manage.
Okay, but what if a competitor comes and they have exactly what you're doing, but they've gained the license and can now have an open loop wallet? Like, would you not think that it's better to also be trying to get the license at the same time as you're capturing the market for the closed loop wallet?
Yes, definitely. That is something that we're working on right now as well. So we are working with JS Bank, a prominent bank in Pakistan that uses the open banking system instead of the core banking terminal system that we have in Pakistan. So we are actually in talks with them to use their wallet rails to get under their license umbrella instead of being we getting a license ourselves. We have Finja and Mizan as a banking partners as well.
Thank you so much, Abdul Rahman. We don't have time for another question. I'm sorry. The next company is C Vital Solutions.
Taj, C Vital is running a bit late.
Okay, let's go with Suptech since we have them here.
The next person, which is Softech Innovation.
Yeah, hi. I'll just share my screen. Okay, yeah. Okay, hi. I should start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ehsan, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Softech Innovations, a climate tech startup that's set out to solve the plastic waste issue. In the recent decades, plastic production, high demand for plastic products has led to high plastic production. That's led us to a global plastic pollution problem, where only 1% of polypropylene and 7.5% of polyethylene is recycled. Our technology allows us to upcycle plastic waste that was previously littered and downcycled into the environment. And while doing that, we have a significant impact on greenhouse gas emissions. We fulfill UN SDGs, and we're also commercially viable. So we started our R&D and research in 2016 and started our commercial level plant last year. Our efforts have led to a reduction in marine and soil plastic pollution by 139,000 kgs, a total reduction in greenhouse gas emissions by 1.2 million kgs. We also contributed to the national economy by reducing the import bill, because our products are able to replace virgin polymer that's imported. This is exactly what we do. So we take out post-industrial and post-consumer plastic waste. We use our patent pending technology to demetallize and de-ink plastic waste that recover almost virgin-like sterile plastic polymer that can be used in a lot of applications. As you can see on the screen, the technology is scalable, it's replicable, and most importantly, commercially viable, so we can deploy it at any local or international destination. It is interchangeable with virgin polymer. It has the potential for food grade application. It's consistent in quality, free from contamination. What differentiates us is that in this space, as far as we are aware, nobody is able to develop a system for de-inking and demetallizing plastic waste, not in Pakistan, and as far as we are aware, not in the GCC region also. We have a B2B business model where we serve corporate clients across across various sectors. We have recurring revenue, and we have a positive financial trajectory due to increasing use of plastics. You can see here that we comparing ourselves with one of Pakistan's leading FMCG, Unilever, and because our packaging or plastic is used in their packaging, and our waste is derived from the same plastics from these companies. So we are expecting strong parallel growth in capacity and continuing trend. Our team is me and my colleague, Dr. Basit. I have 13 years of experience.
I apologize to interrupt you as you introduce the team, but the time's up. We have to open the panel for questions.
Sure. Yeah.
Can you please walk us through a little bit about the innovation around your technology, its IP, and differentiation?
So the technology is patent pending. It's a homegrown technology that we've come up with, and it allows us to de-ink and demetallize plastic. So for example, you see the label on PET bottles, like Coca-Cola, Nestle. So we're able to take that plastic, we're able to remove that ink, and then reuse that resultant film as a replacement for virgin polymer.
Okay, and at the moment, do you have a processing plant which is commercial scale, or do you have a pilot plant going on? What's happening?
So it's a 50 tons per month capacity plant. So it's bigger than a pilot plant for sure. And I mean, we are in regular business, so we are buying waste, we are processing it, converting it, and selling it in the local market.
And in terms of last question, in terms of your in terms of the cost at which you're selling to your customers for this recycled plastic, is it similar in pricing to their existing options, or is it lower or higher, or where does it stack up?
So right now it's competitive. It's lower than virgin plastic, which is why there is a need for it. So in terms of price point, we're attractive. And we are also fulfilling the requirement for using recycled or upcycled plastic in the production, which is now a requirement by many companies as well as countries globally.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ahsan. Is C Vitals ready to present, or should we move on with the agenda?
Taj, he is not here yet. We'll go with the next then.
Sure, thank you. Aesthetics Lab by Dhabi.
Sure. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Sara Alam. I'm the co-founder of Aesthetics Lab. I'm just going to be sharing my screen in a second. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to increase it slightly. Okay. Right. Aesthetics Lab is a chain of hyperscalable medical aesthetic clinics. We are bringing in best-in-class medical aesthetic practices to the region while also integrating tech in our clinics so that doctors and patients can make better decisions for themselves. So what do I mean by medical aesthetic treatments? These are all those non-invasive methods such as lasers, facials, injectables, Botox, fillers. So right now, the kind of results that we're able to achieve with non-invasive treatments, in olden days, you would require a costly surgery for it. For instance, this hooked nose over here is filled out biofiller within 10 minutes. So the non-invasive aesthetic industry is booming. It's predicted to be a $100 billion plus industry by 2027. And the exciting thing is that our region is actually growing 40% faster than the APAC region. Also, since the past 5 years, there's been an 80% increase in acceptability towards getting non-invasive aesthetic treatments. So while the aesthetic industry is booming, the reality in Pakistan is quite grim because the aesthetic clinics over here are unappealing. 54% of aesthetic clinics are actually operated by underqualified staff, meaning that they are not as effective in terms of treatments, and also the patient progress and result tracking is not as effective. They're not tracking those. So aesthetics lab is the category killer because whenever you walk into an aesthetics lab, you feel like you're abroad and you have international standards. We started in November 2022. We have 3 clinics operational till now in Lahore. Our 4th one is under construction, and we operate with insane gross profit margins of 75%. We started off with a total revenue in January of about $1,500. We closed August at about $30,000, and our CAC has significantly reduced from $30 to $10. So we've achieved strong traction. We have 4 clinics in Lahore. We hope to make about 12 by the end of 2024 within Pakistan. And then we want to move on to KSA and UAE in 2026. So that our yearly revenue is about $25 million. And in 2027, we want to be all across Pakistan and GCC. So this is a little bit about our founding team. I'm going to, because of the lack of time, I'm just going to talk about myself. I have about 10 years of experience working in the healthcare system in Pakistan as well as NHS UK. I'm a certified aesthetic physician from Harley Street, UK. While in the UK, I realized the kind of seamless patient experience that was given there. I wanted to bring that to the region over here. And I also happen to be the She Loves Tech winner for 2022. Aesthetics lab is a highly fundable category, as you can see, aesthetics industry, sorry. We have a very exciting franchise model where we have each clinic that is given to a franchisee investor is operated by the company itself, but is funded by a franchisee. 20% of the revenue is given to the holdco, and 50% of the profits is also given to the holdco. So if you invest—
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Dr. Sara. I have to interrupt.
Sure.
Can we move on to questions? Conscious of time.
Yes. Any questions?
Dr. Sara, I mean, how do you look at competition in Pakistan and the GCC? I mean, I'm assuming this is not technology which is patented by you, right? So this is something that other people are also doing. So where do you differentiate?
Yes. Okay. So our differentiating factors are actually the quality of the clinics that we are building and also the tech that we want to integrate. Right now, like I mentioned before, the clinics that are operating, you can't really quantify aesthetics, right? Like you can other healthcare issues, like, you could get a complete blood test and find out whether, you're ill or not. But with aesthetics, you can't quantify that. We actually want to integrate tech. The data that we are gathering from the clinics that we have built with the patient, the before and afters, the progress, we want to actually be able to give that power to the patients, that they're able to actually track their progress and quantify whether, they have seen any improvement or not. So while in Pakistan, none of that is happening, Pakistan is a completely different story because even the clinics, like I mentioned earlier, the quality isn't that great. In the GCC, we have done our market research over there as well. There is not much tech involvement. When we will be going there, the kind of integration of the tech that we want to implement, whether it's the customer relations, whether it's record tracking, progress tracking, we want to take that over there, and that is going to be something that's going to set us apart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Sara. We're going to move on to the last 2 companies, Code School.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm just super quick, going to go into screen share mode. So I'm Sabeth, I'm the co-founder of Code School. I've been working for around 20 years, the majority of which has been in the nonprofit education and skills training space. And I think the thing that's really haunted me is best encapsulated in the Stephen Gould quote from the 80s that says, "I'm less interested in Einstein's brain than in the near certainty that people of equal talent have lived and died in cotton fields and sweatshops." And that's what's happening in countries like Pakistan today, which has more young people than ever before. We're not introducing critical 21st century skills in the early years, but it's really, really important to start. And that's primarily because our schools are designed in the 19th century, and they just don't have the technical expertise, teachers, or textbooks to prepare children for 21st century skills. And so, this market it's a global issue. There are 1.8 billion young people in school today that just don't have the skills and opportunities to succeed in the workforce and contribute productively to society. And so what we wanted to do was create future leaders. And we wanted to equip them with the relevant 21st century skills, the ability to think computationally, to have problem-solving skills. And we wanted to focus in resource-scarce environments like Pakistan. And so we are like an app. Think of us as Uber for coding. And we bring together instructors, curriculum providers, schools, and parents to provide a technical learning journey for young children. So imagine a school or a parent hops onto our app and can get whatever they need. A parent can ask for an after-school class on Saturdays at 12 p.m. for programming. And we can then do the scheduling, matching, training, all of that at the back end. Or a school can hop on and say that they need a curriculum or a trained instructor, and our app is in the middle, providing the marketplace. And we believe that, this is like the flywheel effect, right, from Amazon, where you have the more people that get on this app, the more it will grow, and the growth can get exponential the more successful we are. I think there's a conservative 3 billion market for our region for coding for kids. And what we've decided to do, given the entire pace between online, in-person, self-paced, live, we focused on one vertical, which we feel was the most lucrative, which is online live instruction, because we're benefiting from labor arbitrage, right? Like we pick up a young Pakistani computer science student, and then we teach them how to teach online, and then match them to students from around the world. And there's a really high CAGR for this, because this is something that schools are just coming, schools around the world are, and policies, education policies around the world are just coming down to it. So I'm just going to pause there. And I think the 3 minutes are up. Any questions?
Yeah, right on time. Yeah. Any questions?
How much are you raising?
So I think, need help with an accelerator to figure out what our fundraising strategy would be. We haven't quite sorted that out yet, but conservatively, what we would imagine is somewhere between $1 to $5 million in the first round. And the focus would be on growing the online business and working primarily on marketing and partnerships, and of course, polishing up the app as well.
So I feel like this is it's quite a competitive space, because there's kind of like, you can access information from anywhere. So how do you plan to capture the market, knowing that there are, so many other players out there that kind of do something similar?
Great. Yeah, absolutely. So we're first movers in Pakistan. This market doesn't exist here right now, and it's very new. And the fact that we're a marketplace, I feel like that will help. The second thing is the focus on resource-scarce environments. So the curriculum that we've gone ahead and developed or are curating is focused to a market which has low access to tech. And so I think that would be our kind of USP.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sada. The last company is, I hope I'm saying this right, Beklo.
Hi.
Hello.
Not sure if you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay, great. So hi, my name is Yana Sakya. Sorry, can you see me as well?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hi, my name is Yana Sakya. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Becho.pk, and we're making e-commerce easy, affordable, and accessible to millions of women across Pakistan. Over 20 million women across Pakistan have started accessing the internet for the first time, and thousands have turned to social media to buy and sell products to contribute to their family income. Sellers like Mariam have great business ideas and products, but are struggling to acquire customers, lack the digital financial literacy to grow their business, and are unable to sustain an income from home. And 80% of women in this category end up shutting down their businesses within the first 6 months because of the lack of ecosystem support. Becho.pk is a social commerce marketplace created on these pain points. We connect female sellers to customers, providing them end-to-end logistics, payments, and a comprehensive training and upskilling program to increase their sales and earn a sustained income from home using their mobile devices without any technical expertise. We're building a women-centered community, empowering them to be financially independent, financially included, and enter the formal e-commerce space. We have built a user-centered platform over the last 18 months, and our buyers and sellers love what we have to offer so far. Our customers are women between the ages of 18 to 55 from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities in Pakistan at the moment, gaining an access to a variety of affordable and authentic products discovered through their social media for the first time. Our top sellers and resellers have seen an increase of 30 to 60% by selling their products in Becho.pk, while reducing time spent on processing orders by 95% by using our technology. We operate on a commission-based model with positive unit economics, and since our launch to customers, we have over 16,000 sellers, an average of $2,000 a month in sales, and a healthy CAC and LTV ratio. With an impressive 500% year-on-year growth, we are raising funds and are looking to break even by 2024. We created Becho.pk after thoroughly analyzing the gaps in the market in the existing e-commerce and social commerce offerings. Therefore, our competitive advantage is a female-centered approach, carefully curated product mix, easy-to-use platform, and for the first time in Pakistan, through Becho.pk, sellers can sell pre-owned products alongside small businesses, thereby normalizing the buying and selling of pre-owned items, as well as increasing purchasing power. With over 100 million women, over $250 million circulating in informal sales through Facebook groups, the opportunity for women, bringing women into the formal e-commerce space is immense. The opportunity created for women through social commerce platforms such as Poshmark, Meesho, and Etsy have validated this space, and we're excited about leading the way for this concept in Pakistan and the Middle East. Becho.pk is making e-commerce easy, affordable, and accessible for women across Pakistan and removing barriers to entry for them to be able to be a force of nature in the e-commerce space. Thank you for your time. I look forward to answering any questions you may have. Sorry, I forgot the team slide.
Thank you so much, Diana. Right on time. Go ahead, Salman. Apologies.
Thank you. I mean, you're obviously focusing particularly on women, on women here, but yes, how do you actually build that community? Because that's not clear to me today. Yeah.
Okay, so basically we've identified the fact that the women sellers, home-based sellers specifically, are the ones who are engaging in social commerce most actively. We are approaching them purely through social media because that's where they are present. That's where they're spending 3 to 5 hours a day engaging with social media, whether through influencer marketing, advertising, and predominantly different Facebook and WhatsApp groups. And that's how we're targeting them, and that's where they're spending their time and trying to earn their income from.
Okay.
Can you go back to your business model slide and elaborate more on that, please?
Yeah. So at the moment we're you can look at us as like a facilitated peer-to-peer model, or we would be B2B2C. So at the moment we connect the sellers and the customers. We charge a commission from the sellers, but going forward to increase our revenue streams, we're looking at advertising, partnerships with telco companies, partnerships with financial institutions, because these are sellers who need access to financial services. These are sellers who need training. So we're going to be partnering with different organizations, and we've already started talking about that, which will also increase our revenue.
One more question, if anyone has any. Amazing. Thank you so much, Diana.
Thank you.
Thank you. I guess that's all, unless T Vitals is on the call. I guess not.
No, so C Vitals is no show. So that was the last presentation.
Awesome. I guess, first of all, again, thank you so much to the NICL team for having us. Thank you to the founders and all the judges. The winner will be announced tomorrow on the socials and via email. And if you are not a winner, please also still apply to our program through our website. We could see if there are potential synergies there. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Any other closing remarks from the NICL team?
Thank you, Taj. Thank you to the Flat Six Lab team. Good luck to everyone who presented. And we're, as Taj said, we're announcing the winner tomorrow. And that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to our judges as well.
Thank you.
Salman and Muneem, thank you for joining. Laura, Tawfiq, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.